right, so great. So
All together now.
Right leg, step, press into the tape. Okay? We're not moving the upper body or anything right now, okay?
Be excited, man. You act like you've done this before.
I am.
First and foremost, introducing you to the newest member of the Good Wine Zone. I'm talking about not a guest. We're making you a full-fledged member. Or a full-fledged member. Either way. So, this is my friend, I call him McGilton. Most of you know him as Greg. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Most people know you.
That's it.
McGilton sounds good, though, just to say it.
Yeah.
Just, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Authority.
Yeah. And I just like Weisgerber. You ever watch any of our videos?
No.
That's my son-in-law, Weisgerber.
Oh.
I don't call him Noah because it's more fun to say Weisgerber.
It is more fun.
But don't say Weisberger because that's incorrect. Okay? All right, so Greg is my new motorcycle. Well, he's not just a motorcycle friend, he's a new friend. And his lovely wife, Jennifer, are friends of ours. And she was sitting there at Sunday school talking, although she gets on to me all the time, doesn't she?
Well.
She says I get you in trouble or I'm trying to get you in trouble. And I don't have any clue what she's talking about. I mean, it could have nothing to do with things like leaving work and driving to Atlanta to ride motorcycles. So, anyway, Jennifer is talking to Smoking Hot one day. You know who I refer to when I say Smoking Hot.
Your bride, yes.
And my girlfriend.
And your girlfriend.
Yes. And
Very important.
And the woman I sleep with, by the way. We won't talk about that. So Greg and I were at church the other day, and I had motorcycle information to relay to someone else in the group. And so I said, please excuse me, but I've got to go talk motorcycles with this dude. So I leave the conversation, probably pretty rude. I hope I didn't appear too rude. Was I?
I was clinging to the word motorcycles.
So I walk over and talk to another guy, and right behind me is McGilton. And he says, did I hear the word motorcycle? And I said, yes. And I think the first thing was something like, what do you ride? Wasn't it?
Probably.
And I think I said, well, we're jonesing on the Triumph Tiger right now. And he was like, hey, I got an adventure bike. I said, or maybe I just said, what do you ride? And he said, he named off like a half a dozen motorcycles that he has. And, but when he said a KTM 890 Adventure, my brain went ding. That's the perfect motorcycle to go on the trip, on the long way around Alabama. So I said, hey, you may be interested in hearing about long way around Alabama. And so he said, well, maybe I am or something. I'm just putting words in your mouth, by the way.
No, you're good. You're right.
There we go. I was about to say, he's not mute. He does speak. So then I said camping. I said, well, long way around Alabama is an adventure I'm taking where I will be riding a motorcycle to all 21 state parks and camping. And McGilton said, you had me at motorcycles, and then when you said camping, you completely had me.
Yep.
So we're on the way today to attend the Motorcycle Safety Foundation Adventure Riders course, where we will ride around in dirt. This is nothing for McGilton. He's already taken me out to the wildlife management roads, tried to get me killed going down this one mountain, but I survived.
You did.
Not all of us have KTM 890 Adventures, you know.
No, it's not the Indian, it's the Arrow.
All right, well, that's where we're going. We're going to have fun. And,
yep.
And we're going to be just, riding motorcycles instead of working. I mean, goodness, what could be better than that? Woo! I'm going to try to film a little of this, although I did leave the helmet chin mount at home. I mean, I thought I brought everything. I brought pistachios. I brought bubbly water.
Fancy water.
Yes. Well, obviously. I brought all of the, YouTube camera equipment that we need. I brought a chain to chain up my bike at night. McGilton here says he's going to sleep with his out on the trailer because he's afraid of it getting stolen.
Yes.
which I don't blame him when you're riding a $50,000 dirt
here
bike.
we go.
And then you put $10,000 of modifications onto it.
Jennifer,
really-
Jennifer, no.
But really, I mean, what could you ride? What other than that could you ride when you spend $2,000 on boots? Really, you know?
It's gonna be a short trip.
Fired up.
Fired up. We're out.
Now, hey, send it. That's a new word I've learned. Send it.
Okay.
And I saw it once before you sent it, and then when you sent it, that confirmed that's a good word to use. So we're gonna go and send it, by the way. But I guess doesn't that mean like send it like jump 300 feet in the air?
Full throttle, grip it, rip it.
Oh, so it doesn't necessarily correspond with jumping. Okay. And I also learned a new phrase the other day by watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Itchy Boots. And the phrase was, she had a guy about to be a passenger on the back, and the phrase was, don't sit too far back, you make bike go wheelie. or bike make wheelie. That's it, bike make wheelie. So that's my new phrase, bike make wheelie. So we have now bored you, or I have bored you, and I have bored Greg. He's falling asleep while he's driving. So that's it. We will touch base when we get to Alpharetta. I'm hoping we can film a little bit of the adventure course. We know Long Way Around Alabama is going to be mostly on the pavement, or as my British, as I have to say now since I'm driving a Triumph, on the tarmac. But we're going to get in dirt whenever we can. And hey, this was an opportunity to take a day off and go ride in the dirt, right?
Absolutely.
So what more could you ask for? All right, we'll talk to you soon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon to everybody on the Good Wine Zone, including Jennifer McGilton on the phone.
Hello, everybody.
Say hello to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube, and all the thousands of watchers.
Or at least 70. So, we're on our way to the adventure bike riding course. McGilton's here with his lovely bride on the phone.
Woo!
I thought I'd just get in on any personal conversations you guys have and broadcast them across all, 12 people that may see this, because I'm instructed to.
Oh, goodness.
All right, everybody say goodbye to YouTube, and we'll pick them up later.
Bye, YouTube.
You be careful.
Say good morning, McGilton.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, that's not what I said to do, but that's okay.
Good morning, McGilton.
There you go, thank you. So here we are, we've arrived. Motorcycle Safety Foundation, North Alpharetta. Oh, look at this, man. This is cool. Let's get you a shot over here of this. Here is the grounds upon which we will be riding. There's some probably instructor bikes over there. I see orange and blue, KTM. Greg will be happy about that. So here we go, dirt. Dirt upon... I've got my roadie here to unload all of the bikes and get everything set up for me. I would like my jacket pre-warmed if you don't mind. So bikes all made it safely. Hey, look at there. Long Way Around Alabama. And McGilton, you want to explain this?
No.
Okay, McGilton doesn't want to
Woo
explain
forever. If you're from Georgia, you know Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh, I love it.
There's also the Wu-Tang Clan.
I don't know what that means. All right, bye-bye. Hey, can I introduce everybody real quick?
Sure, absolutely.
McGilton, say hello.
Hi, Michael.
Mike, you got to be a little more than that, Mike. I mean, come on, sir. Matt looks like he's in. These guys with the nice shirts, they're the in charge. Michelle, we met at the Fairfield Inn this morning, sir. June.
Doug.
Al. With one L, I understand.
One L.
Well, sorry you don't spell your name correctly, but that's okay. All right, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Yep, no
hey,
problem.
And put it on new Honda. Put it on Honda. There we
That's
go.
right. That's
Will
awesome.
we go somewhere, or do we DoorDash it, or what are we doing there?
Michelle has prepared lasagna. What I'm doing?
Yeah.
Stop it, Scott.
Come on, baby. Loosen up, loosen up.
All right, so great. So
All together now.
right leg, step, press into the tank. Okay? We're not moving the upper body or anything right now, okay?
Ah, there we go.
I like the 1190 and 1290 better than 690.
This 890 seems perfect.
Well, the Motorcycle Safety Foundation is a wonderful organization. I have taken their advanced riding course in Montevallo. Greg and I had to go to Alpharetta for this course. It's not offered at Montevallo. They don't have the big dirt field. We learned many different maneuvers. We could not film everything, obviously. It was a whole day course. We started out with slow motion or slow riding control maneuvers. We practiced a lot of counterbalancing. Of course, we practiced some clutch friction control and throttle control with the counterbalancing. And then we did some controlled slides, controlled straight line slides, both with the brake and with the throttle, breaking that last wheel loose from traction. The most fun part of it was rear wheel steering, and we'll see a clip of that in just a minute, where you are coming to an obstacle and you're going to slam on you're going to start your turn. You're going to initiate the lean of the front wheel, the lean of the bike. You're going to initiate that by pressuring the pegs. They didn't want us to use the handlebars, but pressure the pegs to kick the bike over into a lean. And then you're either going to slam on your rear brake and slide that rear tire around until you're the direction you want, and then you catch the throttle, or you initiate the lean again by pressure on the peg, and then you grab you a bunch of throttle, roll the throttle on quickly, pop the clutch. There we go. That's a good example of it. That slides the rear wheel around, points you in the new direction.
Would you say he's steering quite a bit? He's steering quite a bit instead of using his body?
He's starting to press, but he does still use the handlebars quite a bit.
Yeah.
But for this, I want him leaned over when he breaks the traction.
The most fun was when you braked, slid around with your rear wheel, and then you immediately rolled the throttle on and popped the clutch and took off in the other direction. That was my favorite thing. That was a lot of fun. We did hill turns and several other maneuvers, and these instructors were awesome. They even did some filming for us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Motorcycle Safety Foundation. We've just completed the adventure riding course. Got some good video for you. We're got the last one of you with me on the bike. So, it's been a lot of fun. It's been awesome. I did dump the bike one time, and unfortunately they did not get that on video. Too bad. Well, I'm going to let me do a little parade lap here. We're going to hose the bikes off, and I'm going to do a little parade lap and talk to you one time. So in this way too, maybe you can kind of see the course just a little bit. So it's been a great time. McGilton did great, of course. I learned a lot. We'll talk more about that later. But we're going to get up here and wash these bikes off. Just wanted to give you one shot of me on the bike. All right, YouTubers in Good Wine Zone. About to load this thing up after a wonderful day at the Motorcycle Safety Foundation in Alpharetta. All right, so if you have watched my other videos, by the way, say hello to my roadie here,
Greg
McGilton.
Riding extraordinaire.
Some of you know him as Greg. And if you're familiar with my other videos, you will know that I say whenever you buy a motorcycle, buy some crash bars, right? Well, here's why. So, let's see if I'm showing this right. Am I showing that right? I hope so. Oh, there we go. So there's on the upper part of that crash bar, and by the way, this was from dirt. I guess dirt and rocks, I should say. So then we got down here, there we go, and all the way here, perfect. So that's why, so there's a vote for the HEED crash bars, McGilton. They did their job. They did not move. Sometimes people say, hey, after a crash, one side is closer than the other. Let's see if that's the case. Oh no, those, well, actually it is. Right side may have been it bent in just a little bit, but it's okay. Protected that plastic like it's supposed to. So, yeah, there you go. And might I say, Greg, you are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Getting this thing locked in. So, there you go. All right. We'll sum this up here in a little bit. What do you think about it, McGilbert?
Ready to ride. Ready to ride.
McGillicuddy over here is you get mad if people call you McGillicuddy.
Only
I
72
like
people are gonna see this. But we're gaining.
Right.
Yeah.
So got a little chicken wrap snack. Greg's got a whole bag of snacks.
Yeah.
For the road back to Birmingham, sweet home Birmingham, where two gorgeous women are waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Saturday night?
It is in my house.
So, we're stinky, we're smelly, we're dirty, but we had a great time. And little scuffage of the knee. They would not let me keep those sexy pants and shirt that I had on, which is unfortunate. So, that's about it. You got anything?
No, Alan, you should have seen Alan today. The progression was amazing. Taking
please.
courses is, I mean, all you can do is learn and do better and try to better yourself. And he definitely did progress today.
Well, thank you. I feel more confident than before we started, for certain. And I highly recommend the Motorcycle Safety Foundation adventure riding course and every other course they have.
Absolutely.
And I will tell you that I am not an expert, and they don't intend for you to be an expert after one course. There's no way you can, but they give you the drills to practice to improve your skills. Is that correct?
That's it.
That's a good way to put it. So we just got to find a place and make the time to practice. But it's wonderful. So we're hungry.
We're going
Adios.
I have already.
All right, so here we are. Listen, here we are. We're back at the Good Wine Zone. It's dark. McGlinton is complaining because of all kinds of stuff. But look,
well, dash cam's not really in position.
Dash cam will be in position in just a minute. Look, it's a little silicone.
A little.
that helps the camera stay in the same place when
for sure.
Well, it's just silicone and it'll come off. It's coming off
eventually.
Did Dina go get a razor blade? It's coming right off. Look at that.
People, I'm exhausted.
So people of the Good Wine Zone, you've been missing out on the last 5 minutes when McGilton has been berating me.
When he says 5 minutes, he means hours.
Berating me. Well, I've almost got it. Berating me about tearing up his dash cam. Just a minute, and then I'll clean it with that. About tearing up his dash cam, which was already crooked, by the way.
Oh, the plastic one.
Yeah, I have a plastic one too.
Plastic what? Razor blade?
Yeah.
There, Good Wine Zone. The dash cam.
I would have had it off. Well, see, it was already crooked from your driving, probably.
We heated up the transmission in the time.
Yeah, we did tear up the transmission.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Very steep driveway.
Yeah, it's a steep driveway.
Put it in 4-wheel drive.
Put it down at the bottom.
Tell me about it, Dana. But he was trying to be nice. He was trying to be nice. But first of all, he was spinning.
Here's the plastic one.
Let me tell you how that went. Well,
Unless you're really good. Are you really good?
I'm really good. All right, now let me go get some Windex. You want Windex?
No, stop. I already got Jennifer calling me and I'm not answering, and missed calls, and
I told you to call
I'll be in
Jennifer.
trouble.
You want me to call Jennifer for you?
Hold on.
There. Now, see? Let's get Jennifer on the phone. Hey, Dana.
Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer, I'm being abused. By not just your husband, but smoking hot. What do you want? The razor blade? Why?
I'm gonna cut myself.
Don't do that. Jennifer, it's a problem.
What happened?
Well, he blamed me for tearing up his backup camera, which was a little bit crooked. Excuse me. That took a whole lot of work to straighten it out.
Burn up the transmission in the Tundra, by the way.
That is my fault.
I was really just calling to see if y'all were dead or alive, because 4.5 hours from Atlanta is an excessive amount of time.
It's odd you say that, because somewhere around between Anniston and Buc-ee's in Leeds, Alabama,
3 lanes down to 1.
3 lanes down to 1, and Alan decides this is a great time to get our driver laughing so hard he's crying and about to bust a blood vessel.
I don't even
out
remember
of
what.
laughter.
I don't remember what you were
about to
laughing
pass
about.
out.
Jennifer, don't be mad at me.
Yeah, so
She always tries to blame me for stuff
the
already.
first Good Wine Zone McGillicuddy outing was a success.
So, Dina, to go back to what you said, so when he got here, I said, just park down there and I'll bring everything down here.
Being the sweetheart that I am.
I had everything down there waiting for him, waiting.
did.
And then he kept saying, what about this? What about this? I had to make 4 trips
Yep.
up this driveway on my feet.
Yeah.
But we loaded everything down there. Everything was good. So we got back, and he's got to show off. Oh, I'm the big truck driver. I can back stuff up anywhere.
Did I?
So in the pitch black dark.
Had to put it in 4-wheel drive.
Well, and who suggested that earlier?
This guy.
Before you started spinning tires and
Good thing
sliding
I
off.
did. I wouldn't have a transmission.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's. Then we get up here and he says, "Oh, wait a minute! I got a light on. Transmission heated up."
Yeah.
That is a problem, probably. That's and he said that's probably why your Ford is sitting over there with a messed up transmission backing up this driveway.
Touche.
Well.
And then Alan lost his phone again. The 2 previous times he lost his phone, he was sitting right next to him in the cup holder. But this time
It was dark,
down the
I
street
couldn't see.
in the driveway or in the street of the house.
Jennifer's making me spaghetti, Dina. And I'm making Jennifer a steak and. Jennifer doesn't like salmon. You said, is that right? Or
No, I don't like salmon.
You don't like
She
salmon.
probably does.
Okay.
Yes, I love salmon.
Well, you will have some delicious salmon. Let me tell you. Nobody fixes it better than me. Am I right, Dina?
Excuse me.
Except
Whoa.
for Dina.
Whoa!
Dadgummit. That's what I get for
Pump
opening.
the brakes.
I can't open my mouth around it. Bye, Good Wine Zone.